I would move heaven, hell, and anything in between to get to you. You wouldn't be safe anywhere if I was mad at you. And that's not bull, Dip, that's truth. I've went up against people. You could pull a gun on me, and if I'm mad at you, I'm coming forward. You'd have to shoot me to stop me. And if you don't kill me, you're stupid. So next time you see me, I will kill you.
Did you think of yourself as an assassin?
Assassin. Sounds so exotic. I was just a murderer. We were following this fellow. We pulled up at a red light, came alongside of him, and shot the shotgun, took his head off. He never saw the green light. He was pleased garden all over the place. So I told him he could have a half hour to pray to God. And if God could come down and change the circumstances, he'd have that time. But God never showed up. And he never changed the circumstances. That's one thing I shouldn't have done, that one. I shouldn't have done it that way. I told him I wasn't happy that he wasn't going to pay me. He had the attitude that nobody could hurt him. I think he was wrong. Anyway, he never saw Christmas.
What'd you do afterwards?
I walked away.
What'd you do when you got home?
I put toys together for the kids for Christmas.
How'd you feel?
I was annoyed I couldn't get the damn wagon together. Couldn't get to this person. He was in a disco. The idea came to me, yeah, try to act gay, but how in the hell am I going to get by? A 300-pound gay man. I mean, you know, that's a little bit far-fetched. So I went to the extreme of far-fetched. This thing, and I'm doing this like dancing bit, and I get onto this thing, and they got these lights, and I hate those lights, by the way, those strobe lights. Man, I hate those lights. You can't see good with them lights, and it messes up my eyes. So anyway, I'm trying to get close to this guy, and I bump into him. But everybody's bumping into everybody. And he had a heart attack. I popped him with the needle.
What was in the needle?
In his case, a heart attack. Crossbows, I just popped the guy in the forehead with it. Actually, it was just seeing if it would work.
Did it work?
It sure did. Went halfway into his head.
Did you ever let anyone go for whatever reason? Did you ever decide to let someone go?
Yes. But then I thought better of the idea and shot him anyway.
Did you ever murder anyone you liked?
All my friends did. At one point in time, I'm sure I liked them.
But not at the moment of killing them.
I might have even liked them then. You see, because I was put in prison by a man I knew 30 years. And I liked him. Big mistake. I had one friend too many. I'm now serving multi-life sentences because of my one friend. And he's the only friend I didn't kill. Hoffa?
Yeah.
I don't know anything about Hoffa. Jimmy Hoffa.
Or the scuttlebutt, let's put it that way.
Scuttlebutt in a Japanese car. Supposedly it was picked up, put in a drum, put in the trunk of a car, put in a crusher with other cars, crushed, and shipped overseas. That's what I heard. Don't know.
I think the last time I asked you that, you thought he was a Toyota.
Could be a Toyota. Some little Japanese car.
You tended to shoot people up close and personal.
Definitely. I wanted to tell them just before they left. I wanted to say goodbye. I wanted them looking straight at me.
What did you want him to think as they died?
Just see my pretty face. I take it to them. But the last thing they ever saw was me. And if they carry that glimpse to eternity, infinity, or whatever it is, they're gonna be thinking of me all that time.
Did you have a favorite place you'd like to shoot?
A favorite?
Yeah.
Shot a guy one time in his Adam's apple. See how long it would take him to die.
How long did it take?
A few minutes. He drowned, actually. He didn't.
Drowned in his blood?
Mm-hmm. I was with somebody else. We had a $50 bet. I lost. I took a guy down one time, just following him around. He was with a few people. Now, as they went to the bar, this person decided he couldn't wait to get inside to urinate. He never did. He went comfortably anyway. He had an empty bladder. I actually did it in a way that's maybe this is original, and maybe not, I don't know. But I put the rope around his neck, twisted it, and threw him over my shoulder, and held him there. So actually, I was the tree hanging him.
Yeah.
And he eventually just stopped kicking. They gave me a picture of him. He had a knack for smoking, and they told me he smoked big cigars, Churchill cigars or something. So I pulled up alongside of him. At the time, I was riding a motorcycle. And I just said, Cuban? Are they Cuban? Looks like a good cigar. And he wasn't a happy camper, because he said, fuck you. And when he said, fuck you, he looked my way, and I got a clear shot of his face. It was a picture I had of the man they wanted, and I said, nah, don't fuck me, fuck you. And I just took this weapon out and blew his head off. It just disintegrated his, like you see a pumpkin get hit with a shotgun or something, they just spread out. And that's what happened. And light turned green about the time I shot him, and I left. And we were riding down the road, and there was a couple of vans running around, and they were hooping and hollering there. I guess they were having a good old time and maybe drinking and whatnot. Pushed me here and pushed me there off the road, and they were running in and out. And what their problem was, I really don't know. Never did know. It came to a point where I got extremely mad. Took the 357 and just stood there. Now, apparently their eyesight mustn't be too good, because I don't think I'd walk up on a guy with a 357 standing by his side. But these fellas did. Foolish mistake. They all died.